Good morning, folks. 4:21 a.m. here on the East Coast of the United States of America. We got NFT NYC kicking off tomorrow night, and our site is not done yet, but we're getting there. The goal is to be finished today, so we gotta get some mobile responsive going on here. So I thought I would stream and see if I can figure out how to do this. Having some trouble with the menu in mobile, because it's a hover mega menu, which I love the way it looks on desktop, but on mobile it's a little tricky because it's inside of another menu. So I had the idea to maybe make this a component and then hide part of it on mobile, but keep it visible on desktop and just kind of reuse the same component. So let's see if we can figure that out. Looking at this now, this circle is supposed to be the same size as this circle. I think the one on the right's a little bigger, and it might be because I don't have a size on it. So let's take a look. I think it might be all this padding. So this has a height and a width, but then I think it's the padding that becomes a problem. So let's see what happens if I reset all this down to 0. Let's make it all 0. Whoa. Is that the same size now? Yes, I think so. Let's see, can we take a screenshot, put it in Figma, let's see if Figma shows something different. Okay, Miguel and I had also talked about a few other changes for desktop, so let's make those now. We had talked about for the German pets, instead of view on OpenSea, we want to minting now. And Rebel Ants was also minting now. Okay. What else does he want to see changed? Who wants to add personal Instagram here? So let's do that. Great. This one also, I thought was a little too big. This. Does this have a size? The image doesn't have a size, but neither does this. So this needs to be 75. And that's the image. The image should not have that. I want this to match this. So let's set the image to 65px. And then we can set the div around it to 75px. And that should match the top. Let's see how that looks. And it is not centered. You fools. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's hop back into Figma. Let's go to Rebel Ants. Website. All right, this one let's crop this all the way down and see what size it is. I think it's a little bigger. Oh no, 75 by 75 is about right. Okay. So I think it's the right size. Great. Okay. So on mobile, when you hover over menu, it's a click and then you get the other menu, and I don't want that menu there. So my thought was take the same component that's inside of that, which is the nav bar. It's this drop-down list. So I made the inside container a component because now I should be able to put it inside of here as well, another copy of it here. So let's see what happens if I put that inside of the drop-down like that. So now if I hit play, do I get both? Yes, I get the menu and I get the thing already right there. Perfect. That looks pretty good actually on. Let's get there. So I want to hide that button now, just on mobile. So this I want to hide on tablet and below. So now what happens when I click this? Ooh, it's still there. Is that because it's the component? Or does it need to go on this? Hide tablets didn't do anything. So maybe I just need to hit none. Okay, it's still there. Why is it there? There's the menu, and the menu is below it. Okay, I really don't want to make a custom element for this. That would be a pain in the butt. Maybe I need to detach this from the component and then hide this on tablet. Hide tablet. So does that set the display to none? It does. Oh, still there. So that's stupid. Why is it still there? And you'll have to forgive my class names here. I've had a bit of an issue as I've taken away the nav bar from Reloom and added it back in. It is creating a lot of class issues, but I'll clean all this up once we launch. I just want to launch. So if I go none, does that hide both menus? Oh, see, that's hiding the nav bar. So that's inside of it. Why is it including that? I only want to hide the container. Maybe it's this that needs to get hidden. No, because it's still showing the menu. That's what I want to get rid of, the actual menu. What if this went away? Oh, I think we figured something out. Right, but it's just too high. So why is that up like that? If this goes away, let's see what that looks like on desktop again. Oh yeah, that's not good. Everything's on the side there. Oh boy, we really broke something here. Let's see if we can go back a few steps. Okay. Menu, good. Mobile, not good. Okay. So the idea is, how do we get it out of this menu? So this is a component so that I can reuse it. Maybe, and it's inside the drop-down list, which is the thing that says menu. Isn't it, or is it the toggle that's saying menu? Do I need to hide the toggle? Just toggle, go down to none. Okay, maybe that is better because now I don't see the menu option. So let's see what happens if now we duplicate this and put it inside of here. Oh, so now here's the menu. So maybe we just need to bring it in front. Maybe we need to change the Z index. Maybe this needs to be in front. How do I change the Z index of this whole thing? Set it to relative. First of all, see what that changes. Okay, now let's add let's just see what happens if we set this to position, give it like a Z index of 5. Still there. Why? Maybe we set it absolute. No, I think we have to unlink this instance, which I don't really want to do because we're going to be making changes on mobile. But maybe for the sake of time, we have to unlink it. Let's unlink it. Okay, what is this thing? That's the menu button. So let's set this to fixed. Okay, maybe a better question is, what is it relative to? Relative to itself is not good. I want to be relative to this. This is absolute, so it should be relative to that. Why did you push it off? Okay. Yeah, that wasn't quite it. Okay, how do I hide this thing? Let's try and hide a few more things. Drop down. If this is the thing that says menu, is it inside of this? No, this is hidden. Open menu hover. What does unchecking that do? Oh, you'd have to click it. Okay, is that actually what we want for this? Oh god, it's so messed up. Okay, I like that better actually. Should hovering do something to this? I don't know. Okay. Let's go back down. So maybe menu icon just needs to be off. Is that a thing? That was not helpful. Where's the menu now? Okay, that is not the answer. Okay, so we have that. On tablet, we have nothing now? How did that happen? Because this is hidden. Let's try and put this inside of here. That might be something. Maybe it just needs to be stacked differently in here. Let's try and unlink this and see what's going on. So the content is here, and it's not making me click a menu thing, I think. Maybe it's above it. So maybe we just need to start rearranging shit. But everything is going to change. This should really be... So the width is set to 100% of the container, but how come the container is too big? Okay, what was that? That was interesting. So here is a menu, I think. There's still a menu there. So that is not the answer. Okay. Let's make sure we're still good on menu. No, we broke a lot of things. Okay, we just have two menus now. See, did that change it? Nope. now. Okay. Can I just have the menu automatically shown? Why? See, this is all living inside of this, which is inside of this, which is inside of this. So this is the problem. This I don't want shown on so this is the drop down. I don't want the drop down shown inside of the nav menu. I just want this shown. So on, why can't I hide this? Then it screws it up here because it's hiding it on all levels. I don't want it to hide it on the desktop, but it's still doing that even at that level. See, why is it display there? Oh boy. Oh, I think this needs to be hidden on desktop. This specific one needs to be hidden on desktop. So let's unlink this. Let's say that this one is hide. Desktop. Okay, so that works. No. Oh, it's still hidden. Let's try and unhide it. Now this should become, we'll call it flex down. Whoa, I think we did it, except the menu is down here. So, fuck. How do we fix that now? Now this should be hidden on this level. Do we break it? No. Okay, we still have a functioning menu here. When we go here, what happens? Yes, we did it. We did it. Everything sits right inside of here. Woo! That took 23 minutes. That's embarrassing. Okay, now how do we keep it going? How do we stack these things? I was thinking that on mobile, these things should be hidden. The names, it should just be the on a tablet and below. Let me make sure that this is working properly. Good. This one, great. What does this one do now? Oh yeah, look at us. We are so back. It's just that this part's not good. On tablet and below, the menu button doesn't stay white. Maybe we need the whole thing to just go white. But we have that animation set up where the whole bar turns white. Let's try that one more time. Great. Okay, so here the nav bar turns white and the circle turns black. Here the nav bar doesn't turn white and the menu would turn black. So let's first fix the content inside. Let's see, does this show? Yes, beautiful. Okay, so the navbar social title. So I think we might just want to hide. And then this whole column. Can we just center align this? Oh yeah, baby. Why isn't all this centered? This is not centered. And that's because the social link wrapper, okay, we have a social link wrapper, which has this inside of it. So this needs to center, which it's not doing. This is centered within its box, right? Okay, so why isn't this centering? There's no padding. Okay. Now on mobile, this whole thing needs to stack sideways. Was it not flex before? That's the H4. Is this flex? There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Now on this, I want to flex this the other way. What happens if I go flex? Can I hide this title? I want this. That didn't work. Okay, I want this box to take up 100%. Let's see what 100%. What does that do? Why is it a line left? Okay, that's better. I do need some padding. Let's call this 2 rem on each side. Okay, I like that. And how do I move this up? I want this to be at the top. It's this thing I need to swap. The order. This is so can I make this first? Bam. Oh yeah, now we're crunchy. Okay, now on mobile, let's get rid of this spacing here, this padding. Where does it say latest video? When did that go away? Okay, I guess this goes away on this H4 here. Oh, because I hid. Why is this going away on? Let's display that. The left line. Huh. It is left line. That's just hitting the title. This doesn't look. There we go. Okay, now the title that we had, the H4. Let's display it. Okay, just this one I want to hide. On mobile landscape. Good. Why are these not left aligned? There we go. Maybe these should stack differently. These should be one column, 2 rows. Let's try that. One column, 2 rows. That looks insane. Let's at least align things to the top for now. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, this parent here, icon wrapper. Good, needs to be top aligned. Why did it just do it to that one? Oh, because it's within the grid. Come on, grid. Get your shit together. Okay, I like it, I like it. All right, let's go back, make sure we're good here. Everything's good. Beautiful. Okay, now we gotta fix this. So on click, this is not doing what we want it to do. Okay, so why is that? Let's take a look at some interactions. There are no interactions. Is there really no interaction? Oh, there are no interactions because this is a different element than what's on desktop. Or is it this? Yeah, this has no trigger. This has no trigger. Okay. So let's say when this is pressed, we want to set the whole component to white. So when this is pressed, mouse click, start an animation, and this is going to be navbar mobile menu. Click. That's not what I wanted. Okay, on click, we want to change which one has the background of white. It's this one, yeah. Okay, let's change the background color. We'll set it starting at white. We're going to end it at our black. 0.3 with an ease. And yeah, so then we'll change the text color starting at black. It'll then go to white. And I'll go with that for 0.3 with an ease. Let's see if that does something. Okay, that's good. Now we gotta set the outro, and let's fix also the header. So we also want to set this. So let's just take background color, duplicate, change target to that, drop it as a starting container, duplicate, change target to that, drop it in there. That's not right. Okay. It doesn't start as white. It starts as transparent. It goes to white. Okay, so we have easing, easing, easing. That looked a little funny. Was there a delay? No. Okay. And this should be set for not desktop, but tablet and below. Good. Now we need to set the outro. Start an animation. Duplicate. Click 2. And we want to go back. So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Make these not the set as initial. Set them all to 0.3 with an ease. And see if it works. Yeah, that definitely works. Okay, what happens here? Beautiful. Yes. Okay, we will do some QA testing on the device, but for now, I think we have fixed the mobile menu. 39 minutes later. And it's kind of messy with 2 sets of containers and links, so we'll just have to manage them both and move on with our lives. Okay, for now, let's also look at this. Okay, we're done with you, header. This one on my phone looked a little funky, so let's change this because I think what we don't want is a minimum of 100. Can we just have auto? Is that a thing? No, that's not what I want. Because if it's set to 100 VH and the phone is sideways, it's going to cram all the text and this into a sideways phone, into a landscape phone. We don't want that. And so therefore we don't want the minimum to be 100 VH. We'd want the text to move up for sure, which I think is the padding global. Container large and the component. So how is this sitting where it is? Because there's 10 rem here. Maybe bring it up just a little bit. Okay, we'll have to see what that looks like on mobile. All right, anyway, next section. How do we fix this? I think we have to move the logo to the top and then display the buttons. So first, let's change this to 2 rows. This is so crazy. This will have spanned all the rows. Okay, yeah. That'll take up the whole thing. This will take up that, and this will take up that. Okay. This should not have a fixed height, which it doesn't there. That's weird. This should be 100% and 100%. With a fit of cover. Okay, yeah, this is the problem with grid. Like your boy T-Rex was showing, I do one thing here, it doesn't make any changes to the others. So what I want to do is actually back this down to that. And here, put in a cell with the links. So I want to have one cell here and put in the links. So can I put in another div? Where will it go? No, I want this to go in there. Not like that. Okay, so we need a v3 about grid cell. Let's call this v3 about grid cell. Okay. What else does it have? The inner shadow. Give it some inner. Yeah, now we're cooking. And I want this to be placed in a specific position. I want it column, a manual position here. I want to start row 1 column 3 and 4. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on 5 and 6. So column 5 and 6, row 1, row 1. There you go. Look at that. Okay, inside of here, we'll put some buttons, and we'll turn off those buttons. So this we'll call the, we'll put the shadow on afterwards. This is going to be mobile link wrapper container. Okay, now we can do stuff. So let's just take, put that in there. Why does that look so funky? Let's go 1 rem. Minting now. Okay, can we add our inner shadow? Inner shadow. Battle for the colony, minting now. Should these be swapped to give some dynamicy? Is that a word? Because this is wide, wide, short, short. Let's swap these and see how those go. Okay, instead of 5, 6, we want to go 1, 2. Oh yeah, I think that looks cool. We have to turn off this hover interaction on here. So let's, oh yeah, this needs to hide. Let's go back. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. This thing. Let's get rid of the inner shadow for now. We're going to hide this on desktop. And now when we go to mobile, we're going to bring it back. There we go. Okay, so desktop gone, mobile, there it is. And okay, so what we came here to do was to turn off this interaction for not good. Now here we want to add our shadow back. All right, so we have our thing, and here we have our thing. This one needs to hide on tablet and below. Good. Okay, now we have to do it 2 more times. Okay, so within this grid, within this one grid here, we have this new row, right? It's this thing. So this should go inside there. And this should go, instead of 1, 2, we want to put this oh, hi, Sensei. We're just messing around with some mobile responsive Webflow grids. My second to least favorite thing. All right, this is going to go on the top right. So we want to be column 5, 6, row 1. Good. This one is going to span the first 3. This thing will have to get a hide on tablet. This thing is going to get a manual position of column 1, 2. And this thing is going to span, boom. Okay, look at that. Do we need more separation of this grid? It's already got 2. Let's go 3 round. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, we are experts at this new thing, actually. Yeah. First, let's go back and make sure row 2 is good. Yes. It's real laggy. Should be faster. No, it's fine. Okay. Back on mobile. Not that mobile. This cell goes column 5, 6, row 1. This gets the full thing. This gets a hide on tablet. This one gets column 1, 2. And this one gets the full thing. Beautiful. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's keep going. What happens here? Okay, how do we want this grid to work on mobile? Do we want this header to go all the way across the top and push everything down? Maybe we don't need 6 cells on landscape. Maybe it goes 4, and this goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and the text goes 4. So can we change this whole thing, this grid row? Maybe it goes 4, 3. That didn't do anything. Okay, let's set this 4 columns, 1 row. See, this I want to change. Yeah, let's get rid of a column there and a column there. And let's add another row. This should be 2. column 1, 6, column 1, 4. Should be 1, 1. This should be the third row. Column span 4, row span 1. This should be row 3. And this should go 2 and 2. It's already 2. So column 1 and 3. This will go row 2, 4, 6. Is that helpful? This whole thing is a little too big now. Why is it this height? Do I need to set the height on row 2? Five rem. Doesn't do anything. No, max 5 rem. I don't know that that was helpful. Maybe just get rid of some of the padding here. No. Okay. All right, let's do it again. So this gets 6. This gets a full 1. This goes manual placement, row 1, good. This gets 1 to 3, and this gets, there you go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And then this one, 6 span, column 1, row 1. This 6 columns. This spreads column 3. This goes row 2, 4, 6. Good. All right, we did it. Now what happens here? Everything just has to stack again. I don't want these columns here. This is not looking right. Let's go back here. How many rows is this? 6 columns. Here is where it got funky, right? 6. Okay, here we need to change the way some of these things wrap. Okay, where's the parent here? This grid. This grid is going too far, right? That's too far. That's too far. Everything here is sticking out too far. Okay, so let's start with this. It's good here, yeah. Okay. Let's change the hero content here. So this is just too big, right? So this container is no good because this text is no good. So why doesn't it just like wrap? Does this need to be set to wrapping? Okay, maybe word is not the right way. Line. This is just too big. So I think we need a max width here then. So that's good. This grid ain't helping. Stupid grids. Let's just go flex. Down. Okay. This is playing nicely. This one is not playing nicely. Did we mess up anything else? That's not good. This one's good. Okay. All right. We're an hour in. We've done one section. Love it. All right. Why is this grid too big? That's the question, right? So is there a max width on this somewhere? The whole grid wrapper is just too big. Is it being pushed by the content inside because there's not? Does this need to be 100%? It's parent. That's fine, but now this is still fine. It's this. This grid row is just no good. Grid, one column. There we go, 100% of its parent, perfect. Okay, it is stacking a little weird. Maybe we need to play with sizing of things. Maybe this logo goes from 12 rem down to 10 rem. Padding goes down a little bit. Okay. That's helpful. And we just need to change these. I want this to be the second thing. So we'll go some more manual, row 1 through 3, God, there should only be one column anywhere. Let's see, that was fucked up. Okay. Is this really 3 columns? Ugh. Why is it showing 6 columns even though it says 1? I think it's because some things have a property set to spread 6 columns. So is this one of those things? Yeah, this should be maybe 1, 1. This should be maybe 1, 1. Everything should be set to 1, 1. What is this set to? 3 columns. Okay, we're down to 3. What's causing it to be more than that? There we go. Look at that. We fixed something. Now I want to move this up. I want this to be column 2. No, row 2. There we go. The title, the name, paragraph, and minting now. Good. Much better. Okay, how do we do it again? This is, we got to set everything to 1 column. Everything needs 1 column. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Except our minting now is in a very weird place. This is the links container. That is confusing. What is inside of a links container? Oh, that's the main one there. Okay, so why does German Pets not look right? So this is column 1. We want this to be row 4. Yes? Title, image, explanation, button. Good. Okay. It's nice when grids fix themselves. All right, let's do it for Rublance. One column. 1 column. 1 column. 4th row. 1 column. There we go. Title, picture, description. Good. Now this looks like it's left aligned. Is all this left aligned? Yeah, maybe the paragraph just needs to be a little smaller. Geez, okay. Let's go here. Oh, not that. There we go. Can we even do a text wrap pretty? No. Okay. I think we have completed a section. All right, we do a little hover in. Great, great, great. Okay, we got a little grid here, a little grid. Beautiful, beautiful. Minting now. Similar. Stack, stack, stack. And stack, stack, stack. Should this fill the box on mobile? I think it should. I want this button to fill the box. There we go. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, moving on. Good. All right, so our next section is the marquee. We have 4 rows. And I don't know why this wouldn't work on mobile, because everything is just stacked. There's no real set widths here. 2 of the rows are the same. Is this starting after this? Yeah, it is. So this is just doing some sort of wrapping that we don't want. Maybe it's this. Is it a timing thing? Is it a 100% thing? Let's see. Okay, inside of here, this is overflow hidden. And we want this, and then this is immediately next to it, right? Okay. I think it's because this is bigger than the text. Of course, we don't have names to these. Does it work differently here? Yeah, this is better. It's not getting cut off. So that's the thing. I think it's the text size. So maybe the text size needs to be a little different. Nope, too much. Okay, so the scrolling is working. I just don't know if that's like the best way to do this, because what happens on the next screen down? Do we have the same issue? Yeah, it starts to overlap because the text is bigger. Yeah, this is just not mobile responsive. Oh, I think it's because it's different words. What did that do? So we made it so that it expanded. And does that mean we can change the text back a little? No, there's still overlap. Still overlap. Okay, no overlap. No overlap, but it is close. And here, do we have overlap? No. Okay, so maybe that's okay. Maybe we say good enough for now. Now, let's see, this title, lowercase. This title is lowercase, lowercase, lowercase. This is just so big. I don't understand what I did. Okay, so this is an H2 with an H3 style. This is an H2. Let's go with an H3 style. Okay. All right, so we have our third section done. Let's look at Relevance Radio. So these we just need to stack a little bit. This, why is this an H1? Let's go H3. Good. This needs to change a little bit. Go to a 1. Yeah, okay, so let's, is this actually a grid? No, this isn't even a grid. Let's flex it down. On mobile, I think it has some more room to grow though. So what is this max width from? This is from the items set inside. So let's give this 100% width. That's okay. Maybe this thing should be hidden on tablet. Hold on a second. This is all fine here. This is all fine here. Here. Yeah, let's hide this thing on tablet. Hide on, actually. No. Hide mobile portrait. Yeah, so bye. They're here, not here. Good. Now this text is 1. This text is also 1. So there's some weird hierarchy things there. Should this be like a okay. 0.85. That's fine. Okay, this subtitle here, let's see if we can change it up a bit, even here. Let's make this capitalized as a 1.2. No, there's no need for this. Where's it getting its size from? Okay. give something a little bigger there. Here, it's a little bigger. Great. Why is this heading style so small here? Okay. And that's fine. Okay, let's give it a little publish before anything crazy happens. Okay, let's work on the founding little guys section. So Miguel wants the Instagram logo in here. So let's see if we can steal that from here. Oh boy. I can't even see it. Okay, it's the third one down. Third one down. Social wrap link. Here we go. I don't know if this is Instagram. Let's find out. Let's add another one. There, let's change this code. And that didn't work. Okay. Let's go get it from here. Let's get our Instagram. And let's take it as an SVG. Copy as SVG. Put that in here, change this fill to current color. Give it a display of block. And call it a day. Boom. Is this one too big? 36 by 36. What's this? 30 by 30. What's this? 30 by 29. Okay, so let's make this a little smaller. Let's go 32 by 32. How's that look? Better? Yeah. 32 by 32. And that's it. Perfect. He's got it. Okay, so how do we make this mobile responsive? So the interaction is a hover, and we'd want to have not a hover, but like a click. So first of all, is this too big? Is this too much space? How much space is there here? It's only one rem between these. It's not much. It just looks like a lot of space. Better. Okay. So let's how do we make this responsive on the original Rebel Ants site? Let's go look. Let's go to our dashboard. Let's go to our live sites. Let's go to Rebel Ants. Okay, we have it here with the doxim above. Yeah, okay. Still above, just smaller, and then this one is a click there. Okay. So we'll go 2 rows, then 3 rows. All right, let's do it. We're almost there. First of all, this is killing me. Just like these underscores instead of spaces. Okay, so here we want to have this above on its own row. So let's edit our grid. It's this grid. We want to edit this grid. We want to say that there are now we want to say that there's 2 columns. I want 2 columns and 2 rows. And this one, this cell here is going to take up this is going to take column 1 and 2 of row 1 and 2. There we go. Boom. Now maybe these pictures need to be a little smaller. 15 rem. Do these have fixed heights? 100%, 100%, right? Good. Okay, so let's go 12. Is that better? We need a little space between these. All this text needs to shrink. It's gross. I always start too big. Okay. 2 rem. No, that's not it. The rows need 2 rems. The columns need less. Because they have all this padding around them. What is this padding? Okay. So these team names, let's bring it down a bit. Maybe to like 1.5, but now that's sticking out because the name wrapper needs to be the same. Okay, let's shrink down some of the other text as well. Why don't I name this stuff? It's embarrassing. Okay, paragraph. Let's go 1. That's interesting. Because it's here. This one. There we go. Pretty. This maybe needs a space between it and a stretch. Space around. There we go. Really looks better with 3. What's something else I could put? Because I want to use my Instagram. It's fine. Okay, this doesn't need as much space around it. The button container. That's not doing anything. Okay. Okay, let's set an interaction here. And we want to do the same interaction. So this mouse hover in is only for desktop, right? All right, we're going to do the exact same thing. For a mouse click. And we're into the team. Oh boy. We're going to do the team, hover in. And then for the second click, we'll do the team hover out. Does that work? I don't know. Team hover out. Yeah, look at that. Just works. Okay, so now how are we looking here? We're looking good. See, this looks okay left aligned. This looks okay centered. This doesn't look good left aligned here. So maybe this needs to go centered. Yeah, it doesn't make sense there. Can we center align things? Ta-da! Okay. Okay, we're good there. What happens here? We're still good here, and here, no good. No good at all. Okay, so first of all, what's happening? We have our 3 cells, right? We want the grid to only be 1 column at this point. And we want it to be 3 rows. And we want to say that this cell is not 2 columns. It's 1 column. Good. So all these things fall in line. Now we also want this to not look ridiculous. So how do we shrink it like that? Perfect. There you go. Let's see. Okay, this cell is just still a little big because I think we have some padding here. Where is this padding coming from? The height is 100%, and this thing is 10 rem, so that's what we want to change. Let's go back to our small. No, 10 is okay there. Oh. Let's get rid of our outer shadow. Yeah, team small. So this one, it's okay there. Here, it's okay. Here, we don't want 10. Maybe 6. Yeah, better. Okay, another section down, hour and a half in. Really one more to go, and this. And a little bit of footer. Little footer. And then all we have left is QA and setting up links. And then moving this from this fake site to the hosted site. Okay, let's do it. 2 sections left. Let's go with our manifesto. Our manifesto is fine on this. This, I feel like the text is now a little too big. And we didn't label anything, right? So everything is here. Okay, that looks better. For mobile, here. Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Let's see if we can try the text wrap. Pretty. Text wrap. Pretty. That didn't fix anything. Oh, I think it has to be on the text. Text wrap. Pretty. Is that what it is? Text wrap. Pretty. Yeah, text wrap pretty. Stable, balance. Let's see if anything else helps here. Maybe this is as pretty as it gets. Oh, it did something up there. Let's do it. Text wrap. Pretty. Balance. All right. Okay, now this is a little ridiculous. Slider. And I'm surprised it's not more mobile responsive considering it's the native slider from Webflow. So let's see what's gone awry. I don't know why this thing is all the way out there. Okay, that's fitting, that's fitting. This already not fitting. I think it's expanding because of this is expanding. So why is this expanding? Does this not have a width? Oh yeah, we didn't even look at this one. Okay, so this one has a width. This one doesn't have a width. Where's it getting its width from? 47%. Okay. It gets down here, it doesn't even fit. So the height needs to be a little different. Does it have a set height from somewhere? Height 16 rem. Auto. Oof. So first, is this bigger than 1? No. Okay, so maybe 47 is not the answer for this slider here. Where did we have that? What thing was 47%? Slide the wrap. Okay, so the actual slide wrapper is 47% here. What does that look like here? Here, 47 doesn't work. Maybe 70%. Okay, I like that. Where's our... Okay, that's weird. And that has no sizing. Where are my buttons is what I want to know. Okay, how do we fit this slider? God, I hate sliders. I hate most elements I'm learning. This is not good contrast here. Okay, we'll get there. All right, Y ants. Let's put the slider dots, the nav above. Figure out how we can just get this in here. We'll just make it 100%. What does max width mean? I don't want to say 100% because that's too big there. So what is it 100% of? Of its parent? That's not good. Of the mask? That's not good either. Where is it getting its spacing from? So this is 100% of its parent. This is 100%. Oh, that's max width. 100% of its parent. 100% of its parent. Let's call this V3Y. V3Y slider mask. Width is 100% of its parent. And this needs to be 100% of what? That's good, that's good. Okay, maybe grid is not the right way to do this. Flex down. Okay, now we have our boxes back, which is nice. And this container, there we go. Okay, this is still, something's a little too big. Okay, looking better. Let's get these buttons up. Okay, this is absolute. Let's set it to the top. Okay, I like that. Now how do I set this to the bottom? Come on. Down? No? That wasn't it. Okay. This whole slide mask should have the children in the bottom. How do I get it to be in the bottom? Do I set this to flex? Bottom, down? No. The mask is the full height. And this is not taking up the full height. Because I could probably move this down, right? Yeah. I don't really want to do that. What if we set it to absolute to the bottom? No. That is relative. That's weird. Okay. Do we actually need grid here? This is not helpful. So this thing needs to be at the bottom. How do I anchor this to the bottom of this? So this needs all of its children on the bottom. Because it's 100% of what? Of this. Okay, I want this slider anchored to the bottom. So this is still the full thing. I'm going to move it down. How big is this thing? This thing, of course, doesn't have a height. It's got a picture. Okay. Let's move our slider down 3 rem, 4 rem, 5 rem. Maybe we didn't have to do that. Oh yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, those are the same height. This one's not the same height. All right, we want all these to be the same height. Does this have a height? Why isn't it filling up? Okay, let's go back here a second. No, I think it looked better on top. Okay, so let's move our slider right to the top. Move our slider left to the top. Move this over. Nope. To the top. That's the left. This is the right one. Do we wrap these in something else? Is that the way to do this? Yeah. Let's move this thing over to rem. That wasn't right. Maybe like that. No. Top right. And this one is top left. Okay, the top right arrow. Where's our position absolute? Here we go. Can I move it in 20%? And then the other one, 20%. Let's see. There we go. That's not so bad. Yeah, it would be great if these were all the same height. Maybe they need a minimum height. Really, they need a minimum height starting here. Not here, right? These don't all fit. There's text that goes below. Okay, so let's get some more space here. So the height should be auto on some of these. Nope, that was not it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, where's the parent setting this height? That's why. Okay, so where was that height set? The height is set on the gallery slide. The numero uno gallery slide. Let's see how this looks now. So why isn't that? Height 100%, height 100%, height 100%. Oh, symbolism. Does something need to stretch? Because that's staying, the slide wrapper is staying at that height. I don't want it to. This is 100% height, but it's not filling the height of its parent. Okay. Does this need to be 100%? No, that doesn't do anything. That's silly. Okay, how do we get this to be 100% height of its parent? Oh, maybe it's 100% as much as it needs to be. Maybe we need the minimum height. Okay, where do we set the minimum height? No. Let's set a minimum height. 16 rem. $17 rem. Great. I don't feel good about it. No. Some of these are bigger still. Max height, 20 rem. Are some of these still not the same size? No, now they're all the same size. Is it 19 rem? Is it 18 rem? Whoa. Oh, you stink today. 20 rem. Is it 18 rem? Okay, I'm gonna stick 18 rem there. Now on mobile, these need a height also of like 20 rem. No, it goes higher. It's called 25. There you go. Okay, it is centered. Right? Yes. And for this, do we need to say hide arrows at each end? And we want infinite repeat slides, right? Yeah. Okay, that looks better. Okay, we did it. One more done. This goes beyond the bounds of its parent. Oh, because there's a weird 10% somewhere. Who put that 10 pixels? Where do I see that? Okay, better. And now Y ants. This should be centered. I don't think it is. Okay, it is. Ta-da! Okay, philanthropy. Great, great, great. This background on this section needs more of a gradient. Not that way. This needs to be like a 180. There you go. Okay, this wrapper, this should be down, should be left aligned. This is too big. And this looks ridiculous. Is this not centered even here? There we go. Now it's centered. Still good on the Rebel ants. Bam, this is too small now. $2.5, no. Okay. All right. 2 hours and we're maybe mobile responsive. I will check some devices and put in our links. I'd love to build a second page for just the V2 Battle for the Colony because we have some tokenomics, we have some rewards that are not complicated but need explanation, and I want to be able to flush that out. So I will maybe be back for that. But if you made it this long, oof, good for you. Goodbye.